I've talked about combos a lot on this channel. My takes on combos have been a pinch spicy. But to meet people in the middle, there is a level of combo execution that humans cannot reach. Let me show you a combo that is so difficult in fighting games that they named it after this dude right here. Okay. Yes, monster. That is the original Sako combo, the first Sako combo. I indeed have to meet combo people in the middle. There is actually a point. It's not common in fighting games, but there is a point where execution is like a major factor for combos, and it's for stuff like this. So by the way, I played this character in Vampire Savior. Saying it's a difficult combo is probably an understatement. So that is actually an infinite combo. It shows the jack of old games. So let's break down the Sako combo. This game has a system where if you chain jabs, the frame data will be different. And then her dash jab also has different frame data from her normal jab. So basically the concept of this combo, he starts the combo crouching light kick, crouching light punch into standing jab. So because he does crouching jab, standing jab, that standing jab has different frame data. So then you can link a dash jab. That dash jab also has different frame data. So then you can link a dash medium punch, which you link into crouch jab, standing jab, which has different frame data, which you can link into either dash medium punch or dash jab. There's a version of this combo that like ends, but to make it an infinite combo, you have to hit dash jab and then dash jab again to get close enough. You do the chain jab, you do dash medium punch, you link again, and then when you think / concede that you're kind of far, you do dash jab, dash jab. So here dash jab, and he links again, and then he just goes right back into it. This is an infinite. This is an infinite combo if you can hit that. Of course, the links are difficult, but there's normal links. Let's say you're from like SF4 era, that game gets memed a lot for like how much links you have to do. So the thing that's hard about this combo is not just that you have links, but you also have dash links you have to hit, and the dash link is one frame, and there's no dash button. Crouching jab, standing jab, dash and jab. So like both, it's not just about pressing a button, it's also about either, if you play on pad, you gotta move your thumb forward twice, or if you play on stick, you gotta go like this twice. If you play on hitbox or keyboard, you gotta tap the direct, like you have to do something with both hands in one frame. Most people you see go for this type of combo, they'll only go for it one time and just try to end it. Where, I mean, if you're a beast, you could try to, you could just try to push this. A really interesting thing about this game is that despite people knowing it has a bunch of super difficult combos, the actual, and this might be a shocker considering this game is from 1997 or so, late 90s, the basic combos in this game are really easy. It has a very familiar style. My Guilty Gear players, you guys will know the Gatling system. My Marvel players, you guys know about the Magic series. This game has Magic series. So you can go from like weak buttons to strong buttons in a simple chain. Crouch light kick, chain, and then crouch medium kick, chain into sweep, and like that's a combo. But then also, because of all these funky little rules about how frame data works, people found a lot of crazy stuff. In my opinion, I don't really think that modern fighting games have mechanics that will enable these type of like frankly jank combos. Like, it's a cool combo, but it's like a jank combo too. So we, the players, we don't know how good they were at making fighting games in the past. A lot of the games that we consider to be good classics, it's mostly like a bunch of lucky accidents. People finding interesting stuff that they like. The best part about like these fighting games is mostly that like at this time, information is not traveling that fast. People have to figure stuff out. So like, I think the dynamic of learning stuff is different in the past. A lot of these games have just, I gotta say, slightly random mechanics. Like this combo, the Boletta Infinite, the BB Hood Infinite, is quite literally enabled by the fact that her frame data changes off jabs when you chain them or when you dash. Like, in a modern game, it probably would not have that. And even though like I think modern games are kind of like more fair, like they're made to be at least closer balanced than past games. Like past games, you have wild shit happening sometimes. but I feel like there are less cool accidents that happen because of how heavy-handed the game is. Like this combo, for example, is such a good example. This character, Boletta, has a bunch of other stuff that is like, it just works this way, right? Like that's just the reason why it works. But I think this combo is a really direct way that you can show basically everybody, even people who are not like super experienced in fighting games, they'll see that and be like, wow, that was a lot of hits. When like somebody who knows about fighting games are like, holy shit, like why does it even work that way? And then you explain it to them and you're like, brother? I remember back in Brawl, this is old, super old, but like in Brawl, when someone would find something, they'd be like, oh, it's the Naruto fan 69 DI or something. Like people would do that a lot. I think for like the super hard execution stuff, it kind of makes sense. This is the only dude who really got it. They call it Sako combos for a reason, man. This is an example of a combo that is not only extremely impressive, but it's hard enough that we can name it after somebody, and you can only find it in a Boomer game. You guys want a bonus combo that's not as hard? So you can't combo off this, but you can mix off this. See? You got a little mix. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Put this in the video. Hey, he messed it up. Okay, so the beginning is OD. This is me being a true BB Hood player. This is OD. Once he gets to here, it's less OD. This is humans can do this. Humans can do this. And by the way, again, the reason why this works is because the frame data change. You know, another thing about old games, by the way, something I didn't mention about old combos is like, since they kind of just made frame data whatever, now there's just more plus because you just did this thing or something. I feel like in a lot of new games, eventually people push the system, but I feel like at the beginning, you kind of get the idea that like the devs are like, this is how you should combo, right? Where like this is kind of, you're just kind of. Oh, side note, by the way, when he dropped it, he tried to reset. In this game, you can't switch your block, right? Because most moves in this game have like no blocks on. But this one that she did that you can't see because it's fucking 240p. It has 12 frame blocks on. You can't switch, so it makes this into an unblockable. He made this Dimitri his son, actually. He made this Dimitri his son, real talk. So you're telling me he's mixing. The opponent can't tech hit very well, so he gets this. The meter gain is out of control too, by the way. So he drops it, goes for a reset, hits, drops a link, he backs off. Back in neutral. He does the combo from neutral, resets into command grab. Come on, son. Monster. Okay, any questions for real? We have to include this. This was a monster game, bro. Alright, any questions for real, for real?